fucking get the old viewers out of here.
Oh.
Are we recording?
Yeah, I just hit it.
All right, cool.
Hello. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait a sec.
Yeah, we'll wait until someone is back.
Oh,
Awkward.
I need to open up the thing, and it, for whatever reason, it opens up on this side.
Uh-huh. Whoa. Nine. Hey, I mean, you're blindfolded. What fucking... What is that?
You're gonna be...
Yeah. I'm asking for a hint now, Tony. I can't see.
Dude, I can't see.
Well, shit.
Oh! Fuck you. So, I guess while
we're waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting to make sure that my internet went out.
Yeah, it just died. It was pretty epic.
Game Freak found out about the sick tech I was talking about.
I don't know when it went out. It might not have been on stream, like the discussion.
Oh. Yeah, the moment I started, like, nope, this can't get out.
Did you get how much of dual-typed moves did you guys hear about in terms of Steve's idea? Because we were joking that, like, Game Freak was watching and they killed the stream as soon as we started talking about it. But that would be super funny if it happened before that and you guys just didn't hear any of it. Oh. What's you, Nick?
What's the verdict?
Either way, the internet died. It has not died now. Hopefully it does not die again. I heard parts of it. Okay. 0%. Perfect.
Huh, those are two different answers.
Yeah. Maybe it was like super choppy while it was dying.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Who fucking cares? We're back. And we're back.
We back. Make sure that it's capturing the volume.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I'll get you in. Directly into your eye. Not blindfolded, but blinded. Alright. We are gaming.
Okay. I know you had your naming scheme for your team.
For Beef Boys?
Yeah.
The Beef Boys and the Rascals? The internet died. That's what happened.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Apologize for any inconvenience.
See, this wouldn't happen if we were sponsored and we could get, I don't know, better...
The supreme
internet. The fucking top shelf internet.
Top fucking shelf.
That Rocket Grunt just said I love myself. Fucking... The Rocket Grunts in Johto are awesome. I love these guys. Lovely Comcast. Classic Comcast, dude.
But I guess I'll do a recap of what I was talking about dual typing moves. That I don't even fucking know what I
basically, moves can have two types, and if they do, they interact based on the type of the Pokemon in terms of, like, stab.
Yeah.
So, like, if a fire type uses a grass/fire move, it would get partial stab for the fire, but not for the grass. And then it would interact defensively as well based on the type.
Yeah.
I think it could add a lot to the game, because it's, like, one more layer of complexity.
Right.
Rather than just a bunch of rock, paper, scissors shit.
But unlike the downside of the moves is, like, highest base power is 80, so they're not too overwhelming.
Mm-hmm. I'm into it.
But no, we get fucking
Gigamax.
Mega evolutions or something.
Mega. I think that the best quote-unquote gimmick or mechanic added to a new Pokemon game was double battles.
I do like double battles.
Because I fucking love double battles. A pair of Tyrogues? That's twice the power, dude. Both of them only know tackle. Let's go. Oh, you got a ghost type? Good game. You win. God, I love that guy. That was actually what I was talking about before when you were like, me and Kyle were talking about Chikorita. And I was like, I have something to say about that. It's just a meme that I'm giving you so much shit for liking Chikorita. And it's a super ironic meme because both of our favorite Pokemon are bad Gen 2 Pokemon. Like, we have way more common ground than I realized. I was thinking about that in the shower this morning. I usually
think, oh shit, we're the same person.
Yeah, Steve and I are literally the same. I think about Tyrogue in the shower a lot, so I was on the subject. Who doesn't, honestly? Man, I recently ordered some cards for... I ordered like 20 copies of Palaka Worm to use as tokens for my Palaka Worm deck.
Yeah.
And then also some cards for a Lovisa Cold Eyes deck.
Uh-huh.
What I didn't do was order... You remember that one copy of Tyrogue where he looked absolutely ridiculous?
Yeah.
I should have ordered one of those. And I'm pissed that I didn't.
Tony. So, I wanted to tell you that I was making an EDH deck, and I actually got this idea from Nick when he just said something during an EDH game.
I like it.
He played one of the new Demonstrate cards. And he's like, oh, it's kind of a concept of deal with the devil kind of thing. And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
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 I'll make a deal with the devil kind of deck. Where it's just like, oh, you can do this, but I get this. Or, like, I'm going to pay life to do something really good.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It's 5 color. It runs all the Demonstrate cards, the Tempt cards.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Tempting Contract. I really, like, probably more than I should. But I really like the concept of Tempting Contract in that deck. Do you know what it does? It's a newer card.
Hold on. Shut up.
Are you looking it up?
No. I'm trying to remember because I know exactly what you're talking... Like, I can see the card, but I can't see the text box. Just tell me what it does. I'm embarrassing myself. I've already embarrassed myself.
I think it's a 4-drop artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep...
The treasure thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Each
opponent can make a treasure, but for each one it does, you get a treasure.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that card a lot.
There's some... I have the deck over here. The commander's Kenrith.
Kenrith?
Because I can actually...
Yeah. You can actually beat people.
That, and he's like, oh, I can make deals.
Isn't Kenrith, like, not cheap?
He's like $1 or so.
I mean...
Or you mean mana cost?
I mean financial cost.
No, I think he's like $1.
Okay. I thought he was cooler than that.
When he came out, he was like $30.
Yo, Explosion of Riches?
Oh, yeah.
I love this guy. The goblin opening up the box that's exploding he's so good. His face is getting melted off, fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark style, but he has got a shit-eating grin on his face. Yo, Garrett. Oh, nice, you put an old chamber in here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dark deal.
And then I have a sticky note over here that's like other cards I need to put in or ideas.
Similar to the motivation to build this deck, where you were like, it was based on an offhand remark. We were talking about Sea of Thieves, and I was like, man, it's actually like criminal that I haven't made a Sea of Thieves themed EDH deck yet. And the factions that I like in that game the most are the Merchant faction and the Fishing faction. And so originally it was like Sea of Thieves Tribal, then it was Merchant Alliance Tribal, and then it just became Merchant Tribal. So I'm gonna play Zedru, so that I can play. It's gonna be called American Capitalism, because the color identity is Jeskai, America, red, white, blue, and then capitalism because of trading. And basically, the most important part about that deck is that I get to play my boy. My boy. What is my boy usually followed by? You know, oh shit, my boy
Wafa?
My boy Wafa. Hell yeah, dude. Cause he bribes people, dude. He's a profiteer. Are you kidding me?
You look like you need a nice coin there.
Yo, you trying not to attack, cuz I'm trying not to defend. Yeah, I'm really excited for that deck, but I don't own a lot of the cards, so
I know almost the whole list on the sticky note that I have is from the new Commander sets.
Got it. That makes sense, because a lot of the newer Commander cards are based around like politics, like mechanical politics within the game, not like real world politics. Keep politics out of my damn hobby. But yeah,
Oof.
I
think it's game time.
Okay. Ooh, our team's kind of fucked up. Oh man. I'm gonna be real. I don't think you're gonna survive this, dude. What do you got? That's a stab. Nope. He's gone.
Okay. I guess we're cheating now.
That would have hurt one of your fully leveled Pokemon. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Merchant Travel. I don't know how I'm gonna actually I don't know how I'm gonna actually win.
Are you gonna run Merchant Scroll?
I mean, if it's got Merchant in the name of the card, I think I have to, right?
Yeah.
It's not about synergy. It's about being on theme.
I looked up I just went on to. I know I went to Gather, not Scryfall.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I looked up names of cards that start with Contract.
Okay.
Deal. Devil.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about like card names that start with that?
Yeah, specific.
Because
except for Devil, I looked up type.
I have a suggestion for you that might broaden your horizon.
Is it Contract from Below?
No.
Good.
It's using Scryfall instead of Gather. They have a function where it's called I think Lore Finder, where instead of searching, it's like a different search term that you can input, and it will look for the word that you type in literally anywhere on the card. If it's in the text box, the name, the flavor text, it will find it.
Okay.
So you would put in Contract into Lore Finder, and it will show you every card that has Contract printed somewhere on the card.
I like that a lot better.
Exactly. That's why I always recommend Scryfall. It's got better search capabilities than Gatherer. What Pokemon is that? You cocked your head in confusion, so that's why I'm asking. I'm fucking.
I know it.
Hedging my breath.
Shut up, Tony. I know it.
I'm hedging my bets here.
No. I know it. Houndoom.
Fucking A, dude. Were you slow rolling me?
No.
This stream is sponsored by Scryfall. If only. I will shill Scryfall for free, though. They don't have to sponsor me. If you're searching for Magic cards in general, search Scryfall to try to find what you're looking for. Because I don't think there's a better search engine for Magic cards on the internet. Not sponsored by Scryfall.
I died.
Yeah, you did.
I think. Yeah. Alright, well. Back to the...
That's what I did for Merchant Tribal, is I put in the color identity that I'm looking at, which is red, white, and blue. And then I did Lore Finder for, like, merchant, trade, commerce, deal. Like, basically whatever I would need.
Uh-huh. Purchase,
gold, wealth. Actually, I have quite a few more search terms to...
Bargain.
I get to play Trading Post.
Ooh.
I love that card.
I wanted to run Trade Secrets, but, you know, that card's...
Same here. Card's turbo banned.
You know what's weird? Well, you know what's really weird, Tony?
It's really fucking weird.
That Sylvan Primordial's banned.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I think when he got banned, he should have been, but now he is not as good as he...
He's just a removal, and then he gets blasted, or you just get blasted because it's turn 7, unless you're rapping.
He got kind of power creeped out of being ban worthy. I think the idea is the kind of I think the idea behind banning him was the concept of the, like, swing in turns. Like, let's say you do this. You play Sylvan Primordial, pop 1 land from each of them, for each of your opponents, and you get 3 lands.
Uh-huh.
You are now 3 turns ahead, and all of your opponents are 1 turn behind.
Right.
It's not... That in and of itself is not that devastating. But when you add in other things you can do with Sylvan Primordial, like other cards you can add to interact with it, like Panharmonicon and, like, Deadeye Navigator, it's like...
Don't even fucking mention Deadeye Navigator.
I'm just saying, that's the idea.
I know.
I think if Deadeye Navigator got banned, that would be a solution to so many other ban-worthy cards. Because it's like, oh, I can't just fucking blank this guy ad infinitum. Like, Manly 156 said, "Hello, father."
Yo!
I didn't know you had a kid.
Me neither. But I do.
Nice. Welcome to the stream.
This isn't Smash.
But we are smashing. If you know what I'm saying.
There you go.
Yuck. 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 I had a blast.
Good.
Ooh, wow. That did a lot of damage.
Thank you.
No, your guy took a lot of damage. This guy kind of beefs. Damn.
Yeah, but now
the team's fresh. Squad's ready, dude.
Team is dripping.
Yeet. Did somebody say body slam?
I shredded him.
I also was watching one of the guys I played Blood Bowl with play Binding of Isaac.
Ooh, I haven't played that in like years.
And I was like, I was genuinely interested in, like, oh, what's that mean? What's that do? Like, he was streaming it to Discord, so I was watching him, and he was explaining to me, like, the mechanics, the story, all that jazz. I was like, pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, I highly recommend this game. But it made me realize that whenever someone shows me a game I haven't played or don't own, if it's in a genre of a game that I have already played and already own, their recommendation to play that new game just motivates me to replay the old game that I already have.
Is there... I actually thought about this sometime this past week.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a turn-based game that you play?
I mean...
Not Magic.
Allow me to continue the story. I reinstalled Slay the Spire. It is a turn-based card game roguelike.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, basically it's a roguelike that I have played before, and so I reinstalled that. The thing's like that game is like half a gig, which is installed in like 3 minutes. I was like, hell yeah, brother. Gib Factory said there's a new update that just came out for Isaac. That's probably why dude was playing it so much, because like every day I see him on Discord playing some amount of Isaac. There was also an item that he got called a knife.
The sacrificial dagger?
I don't know. It floats next to him and throws out and then comes back to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me an idea for a D&D character of a fighter that uses 2 daggers that have like the returning quality on them.
Okay.
So he fights with the 2 daggers and then he can throw them and then recall them back to his hand.
I like it.
Me too. I'm going to use it in my Pathfinder game that my family is playing in. I'm gonna design an NPC around that.
Tony, did I ask you if you wanted to play 5th Ed?
I think so, a while back. But you guys were like not playing consistently, so you didn't really know when you were gonna meet next.
And this would have been like recently.
Then no.
Okay, because we're gonna start up a campaign.
A new campaign.
With my brother and sister and their friend Ryan.
Yo, Ryan, I love that guy.
Nice.
We'll get to some consistency probably. Hofkoff said that.
Yeah.
Okay. What day of the week would you guys be looking at?
Probably Sunday.
Ooh, I can actually swing that. I wouldn't be able to play super late though.
That's fine, because I also stream with Justin.
Perfect.
Or
yeah.
I even just play games with Justin.
Yeah, gotcha.
Online.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm down. Maybe I can play... Ooh, I just came up with a cool idea for a character. A fighter that uses
the
2 daggers that have the returning quality. You can pull that off at level 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Well, they're returning in the sense that when I throw them and they fall to the ground, I can run over to them and pick them up. Yo!
They're like magnetic. So, this is no spoiler to the campaign that I'm preparing.
Uh-huh.
But basically, there's 2 paths.
Okay.
Basically at the start.
And as a party, we're gonna have to decide which one we go down?
Or? Well, yeah. But
okay.
It's more or less just gonna be like, oh, this is just a... Two quests are offered to you guys.
Gotcha.
They both have the same importance.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you want to do first? And
Hot DM lore incoming.
And you'll pick maybe pick both. I don't know. Then that means I'll have to do something else to figure out. But one's gonna cause another thing to happen, and then
vice versa.
Vice
I gotcha.
versa.
I like it.
And then it's actually like, yeah. That's probably as much as I can say.
I like it. I like that kind of shit.
If you don't pick any of them, then
if we fuck off and like make a traveling band,
then Eekno will come by and just execute.
2 paths sounds too complicated.
Ooh,
2. I kind of have a similar thing on deck for the Pathfinder game, where I came up with like some big picture good and bad consequences, because right now they're trying to stop an assassination attempt on the Pope, and if they do, like, one big bad... If the Pope survives, there's a big bad thing that's going to happen and a big good thing that's going to happen. And if the Pope dies, there is a big good thing that's going to happen and a big bad thing that's going to happen.
Okay.
So basically, I even told them, like, hey, just so you know, there's not like a good or bad ending here. It's just which one you end up at. Because in the setting that I've created, the Pope is kind of a scumbag.
Ooh.
So him dying wouldn't be objectively bad, but it would cause some problems. Ed Marek said the crossguard will show up at the end of the quest and explain how you pick the hard path. Ooh, are you sure?
It's just like, well, now you see, guys. You chose the other path, then.
You would have had a much easier time. I like it.
And the outcome of both is, like, extremely different.
Okay.
Too.
I like it. I like putting choice into players' hands with how the story.
I'm actually not DMing. I'm just I am DMing, but I'm gonna be like, all right, so you guys are all in the tavern and you guys meet, and what do you do? And then you guys are like, oh, we'll introduce ourselves, and I'll never say a word after that point.
I like it.
So you guys, what are we doing?
You're just staring without even blinking, just all of us in the eye. I like the idea of having, I think I might have said this before, the DM designs the setting, designs the conflict, designs the individuals within the conflict, designs all of those individuals' like positions and motivations, but then lets the players interact with all of that in whatever way they see fit. So like, I made the joke about the party fucking off and starting a traveling band. Like, if I started a campaign and the party was like, yeah, we all want to do that, then I'd be like, all right, we'll call the session here, and next session we'll start with the fantasy party traveling band Electric Boogaloo, and then we'll fucking explore that idea. If you get too hung up on like a linear story that you want to tell, then it's very hard to deviate from that on the fly. I wonder what kind of character I would make. I actually am very unfamiliar with D&D. I play a lot of Pathfinder, but I know that 5th Ed is pretty simple, and also that Pathfinder 2nd Edition is somewhat similar to D&D 5th Edition, so it might translate pretty seamlessly.
I play Pathfinder with Justin like every other week, it feels like, and then I play 5th Ed with a coworker and his wife and friends.
Nice.
Also, like every other week, and I think there's enough like good differences to be like, oh, it's an easy exchange.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, they're both D20 systems, so like, there's only so much you can change about how that functions.
You're right, and like, I was telling Joe, like, and I mean, I guess I've DM'd a little bit for Joe, but I'm super lenient. Like, if there's something you want to do, obviously, that's not even written, I'll be like, oh yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
we'll figure out how to make the story work.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a mechanic.
I can give you an example of something I did. There's a spell called Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Which you kind of just interact with unattended non-magical objects. It's like not that powerful.
Yeah.
But I presented my sister and Julio with a locked door that they could only pick the lock from the inside. So like they were trying to get into the building. And my sister was like, "Oh, I have this fucking ghost hand ability. I'm gonna just use that to pick the lock." And you can't do that with Mage Hand. But I was like, that seems pretty cool. So what I did was I had her use the spell and roll Thievery to pick the lock, but like I just made the DC a lot higher because she was blindly picking a lock with an incorporeal hand.
Right.
So like that was a more interesting story beat to experience, even though it wasn't technically allowed by the rules of the game.
Right.
So I like that.
I also like making my own armor, accessories, weapons, and stuff.
Like as a DM to introduce to the players?
Yeah. I want to make it. I want to make it because I think besides Joe, everyone, it was their first time playing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, well, I'll make armor/weapons for everyone that's like unique to them and their class. Me being a dumbass and forgetting that monks are busted in 5th ed gave our monk something that made him even more busted. Or just like, increased dex by 2 and then...
Oh boy.
Or it was plus 2 dex and then some other thing I don't remember. And I think like I was able to hit him twice in the next 3 to 4 sessions in total.
I like it. Yeah, that's the one unfortunate thing is if you make a decision and enact it, then you gotta kind of stick to it, even if it's a mistake. Because then it feels really bad if you're like, actually, I'm gonna take that item away from you. It's like, that sucks. But, you know, you live and learn.
One of my favorite things I did, and I kind of felt bad at first, but then everyone was like, oh, okay, it was a quote-unquote party wipe.
Okay.
They went to this village, and they found this guy, and he literally just lobbed fireballs like he just opened a pack of 48 Oreos and was tossing them out. And it was basically he just kept doing it until he wiped the party.
Yeah.
But so everyone was like, "Oh, okay, all our guys are just dead." But then they actually woke up in this jail cell, and they
he was using the non-lethal fireballs.
Yeah, non-lethal. When I was making them, like, I couldn't think of anything at first, and I was looking at the spells, and I was like, fireball's probably just always intimidating, and I'm the fucking DM, so who cares?
Yeah.
So they woke up in this jail cell, and it was a puzzle.
Okay.
I think everyone was in their own cell, or people were separated in specific cells. One cell had was a magic barrier. Another one was like kind of cracked open a little bit. And basically, eventually, they were able to open the one cell that was cracked, and then barge basically into the magic one. They lost all their items, or they were like all their armor weapons were stashed somewhere. And one of them improvised using one of the bars of the magic cell.
Okay.
And someone did a check on it, and it was actually a some, I can't remember the spell, but it reflected any magic. So a guard came in. I might be remembering this wrong, but a guard came in and casted something, and they used the bar to basically just reflect it back at them.
Oh, nice.
So that was the puzzle aspect. That was one part of the puzzle, and then the next one was they found out they were underneath a chapel, and they were able to hear something happening, and they're like, "Oh, we should hide, make sure no one finds us." And the guards came down, and they were hiding, and they just grabbed one, beat him up in the closet, and that kind of thing.
I'm gonna ask, didn't we just kick the shit out of that guard?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, debating on going monk or bard for this one.
Let's go. I'm not gonna give you the busted bard robes, or
the busted bard robes,
the monk robes.
I'd have to look into. Do you have a 5th ed handbook?
If you open the door, it's literally right next to my router. It's got the special edition one.
Well, if you're in the player's handbook.
Yeah, or you can just take the whole thing in.
No, I'm just gonna grab one. Oh yeah. Damn, this is cool.
Thank you.
Oh, it's Guy. It's Guy on cover. Guy on cover with helmet.
Guy Fieri?
Yeah, he's got cool sunglasses. Alright, so the classes are Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. Interesting. Are the deities in this book?
In the handbook?
Yeah. Here, let me go to Paladin and see if they just... Because I'm very familiar with the deities of Pathfinder, but I know they're different than the ones in D&D. 82. Because I love me playing some Paladins, I tell you what.
I'm also the same way.
The Cause of Righteousness.
The Cock of Righteousness.
Appendix B lists many deities. What is Appendix B? Is that in here? Appendix A, Appendix B. Oh, God. Oh, the part of the book that's gods. That's where the gods are.
I used to have an appendix.
293. Didn't you get blasted?
Huh?
Didn't you get blasted by your appendix?
Yeah, it burst.
And they had that. I mean,
it probably burst after I punched the table during that magic game.
Yeah. Where I tunnel visioned you?
Oh my god. I was so mad.
Alright, let's see.
This Tony fella looks like a pretty good, cool guy to be a friend with. Yeah, I'll tunnel vision you.
Yeah, I'll spin into myth and fate seal you, and then I'll tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision your Jorah?
Yep.
God. You know, Tony, I actually hate you.
Oh, nice! I'm trying to find suggested domains, light. Huh. Interesting.
So.
I'm just looking at all the gods. Damn, there's a lot of gods, bruh! Screw playing the divine class. I don't have to figure out what god I have to pick. Alright, I'm playing barbarian, dog. I'm just gonna beat. Dragonborn Monk sounds good. I feel like having a paladin or bard in the group is really tactically the best.
I think...
Well, depending on who you're playing with, a paladin could be a detriment to your ability to operate in the way that you want to. I know.
I know that. both the people basically in the Pathfinder campaign... Well, one's I think chaotic neutral.
Uh-huh.
But the other one's, I think, chaotic evil. Or maybe they're both chaotic neutral. But they always just oh, let's just kill this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
You can't just go around offing people, dog. That ain't right.
I feel like I'm talking to a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You can't just do that, you know?
Uh-huh.
We gotta take them into the authorities, and they'll serve, whatever term he needs, and we'll just keep going, and then there's one that's oh, let's go crack this fucking skull that's causing this whole haunt thing that's going on, and I've got holy water.
Yeah, we can consecrate it.
No, we fucking smash it.
Do all paladins have that ability where if you're standing next to them, all enemies attack with a disadvantage? You're starting to think way too tactically for me, dog. I'm more of I like playing paladins because I think they're thematically really cool. I come up with the mechanics of the characters after I come up with the characters themselves.
I've actually not played a paladin in 5th edition. It's always just in Pathfinder.
Yeah. I think I know what I would want to do. Man, why are bards pigeonholed into being music, guys? You know? Why can't they be like... I like the storyteller bard. Like that kind of... Like just a traveling storyteller. The one in my other game had it, and it was super broken at times. I mean, yeah. Having like a bubble of disadvantage around you seems pretty good.
Bubs.
Bubble. Magical secrets. Colleges of lore. Lore. I like it.
Thank you.
I could play a druid and have a fun animal companion.
So, I know Joe's leaning towards Bard and Monk.
Mm-hmm.
I think Katie is leaning towards Druid, and Ryan, he really likes playing Druids.
Okay.
But I forgot what he said that he might also try. But I even told Don, like, if you all want to be Druids, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of not worrying about party balance and just playing the character you wanted to bring to the table.
Yeah.
You know, if I ended up DMing a game where all the players were like fighters and rogues and just didn't have any spellcasting, I would be like, this is awesome. Like, there are going to be things that they are going to very much so struggle with, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oops, all druids. Yep, that would actually be a pretty cool, especially if they all had animal companions. That's like fucking eight PCs, dude. I think I have an idea. I have 2 ideas, actually.
Okay.
But I'm gonna keep it a secret. Okay?
You got it, Chief.
Don't even try to ask me what I have in my mind.
What's in your mind?
There's a frog on this page. That's what's in my mind.
Nice.
A wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. You're a hairy wizard, Hagrid. Nice. Oh, nice. Wobble this fool. Wobble. Did you happen to catch what Pokemon this was? Or no? Because we were talking, so you have an out. If you guess at all, it counts as a legit guess.
Okay. Charmeleon?
Fucking A. Humpgump said, yeah, it's not. I'm not super worried about everyone else. Combat's my favorite part, though, so I'm like, if I can do cool combat shit, I'm good. I like it. I
know you're the.
I'm like the opposite of that. I don't mind combat, but I just I like cool combat shit. But a lot of times when people are combat oriented, they tend to favor like big numbers. Like I'm just trying to throw as big number at this enemy as I can, so I kill him. And I'm like, that's not really an interesting way to play. At least not to me. But cool combat shit is good. And big numbers are good. The thing is, there's an advantage to having... There's an advantage to that playstyle in my mind too, because if someone in the party is worried about actually being combat effective, that means I don't have to be. There was a fight in a Pathfinder game where my character, my character pulled out a chair and sat down just in the middle of the fight because he was like, I'm good, I'm done with this. Big numbers, as in me as my monk, will punch them many times until they are dead. That works! Pidgeotto. I tried to climb shit in combat. My guy is a climbing expert. I like that. Picking one, like, skill and just being really fucking good at it, and that's, like, part of your character's identity.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I like just a guy just climbing up the wall and just grabs like just rocks that are just kind of chilling there, and just chucks them from like above. Like,
come on, man. Aw, jeez.
I can't get up there.
This is a minor inconvenience at best. I climb somewhere high and heal the party.
Ooh.
I like it.
Okay.
I'm a cleric. It all makes sense now. Interesting.
I'm trying to think of if there's anything cool that happened, really cool that happened in the 5th Ed campaign with my coworker.
Mm-hmm. Steve, tell them the story how you were unprepared for guiding bolt.
Uh-oh. So Joe even asked me, he's like, "Oh, do you want to know what our spells are and whatnot, or do you want to see our character sheets?"
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, no, it's fine. And so I don't remember if it was the first or second. I think it was the second session.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like a goblin cave that the elder of a town is like, "Oh, can you go over there? They're like disrupting their caravans and stealing some of our stuff during the night."
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Okay." So we go there. They go there, and small little cavern, take out some gobs, and then they get to this the chieftain,
mm-hmm.
who's this guy that was on like a bone throne.
Nice.
And he was just like chilling here with two other goblins.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, go get those guys." So the goblins go over, and then and he was just still chilling on his seat.
Mm-hmm.
And out of nowhere, Joe's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt," and it hit the guy, and it almost just one-shotted him.
Nice. I like that.
I'm like, oh, how much damage does that do?
Tugs on collar, wipes sweat from brow. Admorax said, "But if you were a bard, you could inspire many others to punch bad guys and give them dope soundtrack to go along with punching." Yeah. So you can either do the punching yourself or inspire others to do the punching.
You can just play the Donkey Kong soundtrack.
Yo! I like the idea of making a non-adventurer character who becomes an adventurer. Like, I'm not making a wizard that is like an adventuring wizard. I'm making like a guy that runs a carriage company who goes and studies magic and then becomes an adventurer. So like basically NPCs that exist in the world that become adventurers for the campaign.
Uh-huh.
So like the idea that I had, two of the ideas that I haven't actually fleshed them out yet, but one is a fisherman and the other is a tailor. I like the idea of playing a tailor who becomes an adventurer. So like, he's always very concerned about the party's attire looking fashionable and fresh. And he always carries like a satchel of just supplies to be able to patch clothing and sew. My bard would just play the Resident Evil basement theme. Yeah, that's a cool idea, Tony. See, it is a good idea. I like it. Probably the tailor one. Fisherman was kind of boring. But then it begs the question, do I go really on the nose with the tailor idea and play a rogue who uses like little sharp instruments to fight? Or do I go super off the cuff and make the barbarian tailor?
Ooh.
Who just rages. He's like Gordon Ramsay. But if Gordon Ramsay was a tailor, where he can like super rage mode, but he's also super chill and very good at his job. All right, I actually
like that.
I actually am committing to that character idea, the barbarian tailor. A barbarian is an origami hobbyist. I'll do a half-orc barbarian tailor. Yes. His weapon will be a mannequin. He'll just two-hand a wooden mannequin. The ideas are flowing. He'll be like 8 feet tall. Have giant muscly sausage fingers. But he'll have the daintiest touch when it comes to designing and crafting clothing. Are we trying to get to Blackthorn?
Yes.
Are we close?
I'm trying to get... There's like a cave.
Oh, I see.
And...
Yeah.
I thought...
And there's Cliff.
Because I know that there was the bird trainer like near the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just like you just go up and then you just hit the wall hit the wall, go right, and somewhere in there is the entrance.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, this is kind of like a Twitch plays Pokemon thing. Like you only have one space of like you only have one space of movement. It's like one square wide to get over to the entrance to the cave. So if you do the wrong input even once, you jump down.
Oof.
Hanfgam said you're just making Taylor's shack. I mean, yeah. Why not? Are you saying that if Shaq were to be assigned a fantasy race, he would be a half-orc? Because I see that. That guy's a beast. Oh my god, he isn't even... Because barbarians are basically just fighters without formal training. They basically just fight on instinct and rage. He won't even actually be an adventurer. He'll just be a tailor and then get roped into this adventuring party. And his gamer rage will fuel his ability to fight off enemies. Gotta come up with a funny name, though. I already shot my shot with the name Hugh Man, which was an orc that was raised by humans. And they thought it would be funny to name him Hugh with last name Man. I'll come up with something good. Or I won't. I don't know. You'll get this eventually. I don't think this is clue-worthy. However frustrating it might be. I could use a name generator like my sister did for her Pathfinder character. She wanted a first name and last name that started with C. So she put that criteria into a name generator, and she ended up with the name Clarence. First name Clarence, last name Clarence, and her familiar, because she's a witch, is named Clarence.
That's pretty good.
I gotta think of something that's not beef dip.
Joe's character's beef dip.
Beef dip.
Well,
well, no, that was Joe saying that.
Oh.
Beef dip. I should make like a fake business card for my half-orc tailor, so I can give it to the other players and say, hey, if you ever need your threads to look fresh to death, give me a call. Beef Dip was a cleric who was basically the Toronto Raptors mascot. Nice.
My Katie, she drew everyone like a token, and I think like also an image, like a portrait, of each person in the team.
I like it.
And she also drew Eeknal before she knew who Eeknal was a reference to.
Katie drew tokens and portraits.
Yep.
Nice. So are you saying there's a non-zero chance that one of my tabletop RPG characters will actually get an artistic depiction?
Probably.
That would be wild.
I know Katie likes to draw.
Well, shit, man. Excited to get back to it. It was sufficiently goofy and fun. I do like goofy and fun. You will get this. I don't think you need a hint here.
At least I know how to reset.
Mm-hmm. Now, once we're through, once we're into this cave and get through this cave, are we basically at Blackthorn?
Yes.
Nice.
The cave is also another big puzzle.
Uh-oh.
And there's like multiple.
What's the puzzle?
Ice.
Uh-oh. Oh, I just opened up to a random page in the handbook, and it's a picture of a bar brawl. There's a lady knocking a dude over the head with a flag and a veil. That's my kind of combat. I'm trying to see if I can do with this barbarian what I want to do with this barbarian. Ooh, nice. I don't have to wear any armor. I like that a lot. Yo.
Yeah, this is a...
This is a doozy?
Oh, this is a doozy.
I'm tempted to do like hot, cold. But that feels like it's blurring the line between hint and not hint.
Yeah.
I think you're actually starting to form a hypothesis. You seem to be moving with deliberation. Yes. Fuck yeah. Gaming. I got really tense because, like I said, if you go down at all when you're on that path, you jump down the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you got to the end of that lane, I like it, smart. I was like, man, if he hits down, I'm gonna be fucking livid.
I was like, well, maybe there's like a path that's like right near the cliff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, how many do I need to go down till I hit the cliff or go over the cliff? So I'm like, all right, well, maybe let's try going there again.
Yeah.
But on the time before I would fall down, I would just go right, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually moving a little bit more.
Uh huh. All right. Now it's time for the ice puzzle.
What are we looking at time?
It's 1:42.
42. Okay. I did save.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some advice that Nick gave.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop for about 5 minutes.
Okay. So like we're gonna cut the stream, or you?
No, I'm just gonna close out. Or, what's the best way to do this? I know.
Okay.
I should be on save still.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I see anything?
No.
Okay.
Given what we were just doing, I could have just done that for you or told you that it was right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So why take a break?
Get my eyes up, because it takes like an hour at least after I stream to
eyes to get acclimated.
Yeah.
Okay. Good call. Good call.
So I want to yeet my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Right on. Yeah, who would have thought that getting into this puzzle cave would have been a fucking ordeal?
I literally thought it was just like, oh, I can go up, and then the door's like over here, and I was just like up, left or right, up, right, up, right, up. Oh, I'm in there. Okay.
Do you even know?
I'm thinking about it. I'm like, this puzzle is actually probably gonna be very, very hard.
Mm-hmm. The ice puzzle?
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out. If we gotta stop midway through and do it next stream, we will.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna go get some water if that's cool.
Okay.
I thirst. I'm thirsty.
So yeah, I've been brewing up more and more ideas for the D&D campaign right now. And I'm pretty excited. I have it set for a minimum of 3 people, and a max of 5, because I may have one more person joining in. But they're on the fence if they want to or not. And it's going to take place in the same world as my first one with Joe and Katie. But it's going to be well into the future, and hopefully like a lot of things that hopefully a lot of things that they've maybe seen or dealt with, or references and whatnot, they can pick it up. So also,
I'm back.
One of the things I had was like, I'll make towns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have them make up the names of the towns. Like, I came from this place, and I had Cheerio Land was one of them.
Oh, nice.
Cheerio Land, Yugoslavia. I might be maybe Toronto. I don't remember if Joe pick that.
Okay.
Is there any other really good ones?
Well, my character is going to be from Fuckberg. So...
Spelled P-H-U-K.
P-H-U-C-C. Berg. Fuckberg.
Oh, is he the legendary tailor from Fuckberg?
That's the Fuckberg tailor right there.
Bruh.
I like it.
I went to 6th. That's right.
6th. Nice.
Man, I gotta find the map that I have. I think I have actually some of the notes right here from the campaign.
Ooh, nice. The 6 is Toronto's nickname, though. Ah.
Ooh. That's a little bit about the goblin stuff.
Goblins.
Karth, Darnif, Beef Dip, Anaya, and Adraste were the characters' names.
I like how all of those sound like actual fantasy names, and then there's just Beef Dip.
Do I have anything else? Because I did a lot of like the combat stuff just using this little notepad. That might be it.
Right, just
shucks. Oh.
Hey, oh, hey.
Nope, that's my Christmas list.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Nope. Oh.
There it is.
There it is.
I like coming up with lore on the fly and then just making it canon.
Did I tell you about my ooze?
What happened? Please don't tell me you died.
No.
Okay, good.
In my coworkers campaign.
Yeah.
So, I have a familiar ooze, and they're like, "Oh, he was the only fantasy name."
It's my fantasy.
We got into a they found me, or I found them, whatnot. We were talking. I had this ooze, and they were just kind of like, "Huh," and didn't really like whatever, probably a pet, whatnot. And then we finally got to their house, and I was talking to them, and like, "So is that like your pet, familiar? What is that?" And it's like, "Oh, it's my familiar." And they're like, "Oh, do you have a name for him?" Like, well, it is my son. And they're like, "That's its name?" Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
My son.
Yeah. Right on.
Alright. My,
Back in we go.
my eyes are fresh. Fresh for the kill.
It's time to accomplish this puzzle.
Make sure. Okay.
Okay, let's do this. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Okay, this okay, this part was supposed to not be that bad. Do you have a sound cue when you're sliding? No? Holy fuck.
I think I had a sound cue. I had to, whatever his ass is.
Price? Bryce, Price, Dice, Christ.
There's one. It's like the second one that's, I think, is very difficult. For the first, like, you going in for the first time.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Oh, right. No, I remember what's going to be a hard part of this.
What?
This one.
Yo, Piggy.
There's a... I think I mentioned it last time.
Mm-hmm.
Was that there's a part where you have to use...
Strength?
Strength, yeah.
Jesus.
And then you have to use it 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then it creates like a path, and then you go down to that area, and then it's another sliding puzzle.
Oh, man. This is gonna kind of suck, isn't it? Hey!
Yep.
That's the game! Yo. Swinub.
Swinub.
Piggy. Don't worry, Steve, I have faith. You're gonna get it in 1. You're literally immediately making me question that faith. Oh, nice. We're gaming. Holy fuck. What?
I'm assuming we're at the puzzle.
Pardon the fuck out of me, game? Oh god, buckle up, guys. This is gonna blow. Oh boy. Video games.
Alright, I'm gonna... I know if I go like all the way to the right corner, I think that's where you start. Okay. So... I think it's... up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, down, left, down, right, I think.
Sounds about right. Hopkamp said, enough monkeys typing will eventually write Shakespeare. Let's go.
So...
Start typing, monkey.
Left. Up. Right. Up. Right. Down. Left. Down. Right. And that's how you do it, guys.
I can say with confidence that that is not how you do it. How do you do it, though?
I remember there... You like go in the top right corner and then maybe it's like up. Can't. I don't know.
Oh, this actually looks promising. It looked promising. Is this the one that you said is actually difficult the first time you go in it? Okay. Because I can see that. Even if I wasn't blindfolded, this would be at least a couple attempts of trial and error.
Yeah.
So... Seen any good movies lately?
Apparently, a Mortal Kombat movie came out.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen it though.
Mortal Kombat, more like Mortal BMOG Bombat.
The B movie? Is that what you're
The
saying?
B movie, you like jazz? Oh, this looks like it might have some legs. I see the line. Can he take it? God, I love this video game. I'm not the only one that saw that, right? Y'all saw that?
No.
Snatched defeat out of the jaws of victory. Yeah, I know you didn't see it, Steve. I'm not stupid. I've only forgotten you were blindfolded like 2 or 3 times over the course of this run. I think one time I was getting ready to show you a picture on my phone while you were playing.
Oh, yo, let me see that.
Yo, look at this tie road. The fact that you don't have a sound cue is fucking criminal.
I'm sure they didn't think about
people playing blindfolded. Yeah, they probably didn't, Steve, but come on, man. Give them a little slidey boy.
Like, anyone that's blind, yeah, you're not going to be playing Pokemon.
Yeah, you can't. We're not making these games for the blind.
I thought about it, and I'm like, man, if I go blind, I think I'd just still play Pokemon games, but just like up to Gen 4.
Yeah. What happens at Gen 4 where you...
Or maybe Gen... Well, I don't want to play Gen 5. I'm not a fan of Gen 5.
Okay.
I guess maybe I would if I've completed them.
Yeah.
But because it's not as open world. It's like linear still.
Yeah.
And the sound cues are more recognizable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna need to start a Steve solved the puzzle but backtracked into the puzzle again counter. Rear. Actually, I just thought of a counter.
Oh.
If you get out of the puzzle but backtrack into it, I get to shoot you in the fucking head.
Fine.
You don't get you're I'm not this is not a request. This is just the fact.
Okay.
It'll be on like a 1 or 2 second delay, so it's not immediately obvious that you are out. You know what I mean? Because if you do like one movement to get out, get shot in the head, you'll know just do the opposite movement to get back in, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Nick said, deal! See, basically Nick gets to decide your fate.
That's what I'm going to do. Because I've been just like tapping
Uh-huh.
to go. I'm going to do like a couple steps.
That,
So then if I... Because I know it's like when you get there, you can walk.
Okay.
So if I don't hear any like the noises when you're hitting into a wall,
Mm-hmm.
then I'll know.
Yeah. See, the threat of violence. Yeah, the threat of violence inspires ingenuity.
Wants to come home?
Yeah. I was getting water and I heard someone opening the door and I was like, oh! Yeah, until we can pay for Tony shooting you with our hard-earned points, you can't really say no to Tony. It's true, dude.
I can say no to you.
You can. It won't keep me from shooting you in the head.
Tony, I don't think you've ever come face to face with a gun and saying no. It works.
You're right. You're right. Big gun attack. I'm trying to hold it in a funny way. Oh, I thought you were out for a second, but I just realized it was the old zone.
The old zone.
got the gun ready. I swear to God, I dare you to try and backtrack into the puzzle again.
No.
Also, I may or may not have grabbed one of those big chewy nerds. What? It was really good. I'm probably going to buy some next time I'm at the store.
Oh, alright. So I played basketball this morning.
Nice.
With John.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh, Steve, I just bought a grill." I'm like, "Oh shit, hell
yeah! Let's throw some big chewy nerds on there."
And he's like, "Oh, but I went to Target and got these watermelon raisins," and I'm like,
"Whoa!" What?
At first, I'm like, "Do you mean to say like seeds instead of raisins?" And he's like, "No, they're actually they're
like dehydrated, like dried out watermelon.
They're raisins, but they're like coated with like a something.
Okay.
That makes them taste like water. Like they taste like sour watermelon candy, and it's super good.
Yeah. Goddamn. All right. I'll be at a Target in 2 days from now for work, so I will peep the snack aisle.
Snack.
Yo, snack. It's actually the candy aisle. I think I'm technically the snack aisle. Because we're like cookies and crackers and stuff.
I mean, it would be in the snacks, right?
Well, candy is typically separate from like the crackers.
It's not candy, though.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you got me. You know, honestly, this isn't as bad as I expected.
No.
It's still pretty bad, but I mean, consider how long it took you to get into this cave. And that wasn't even a puzzle. This is a puzzle, and you're actually making pretty good time if you solve it in the next, like, 5-10 minutes. For the third time, because you've solved it already and backtracked into the puzzle, is what I'm saying.
Something.
Oh, trust me.
Trust me, this bullet's about to hit something. But yeah, I told John as I left, I'm like, I need to go to Target and buy some of these.
Yeah. It's crazy when you eat like a good ass snack. And you're like, God damn.
They came in like the pouches for like fruit snacks. That's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm. It isn't candy. It's a very adult confectionery. That's candy. That's basically candy, dog.
Tony, you seem like the kind of person that would like jujubes.
Jujubes, I've had them before, and they kind of, you know, I have kind of like a non-committal opinion on them. I'm pretty apathetic towards them in that I think they fucking suck ass. They are not enjoyable to eat, and they don't taste good.
Once a year, I'll just buy some.
Just to torture myself. And just to really punish myself.
And just like...
Just get dots.
I love dots.
Yeah. Dots are fun to eat and taste good. Jujubes are the opposite of that. If a candy is neither fun to eat nor taste good, why? I like Necco wafers. And I don't like jujubes. What does that say about jujubes? They're bad.
I don't know.
They're bad, dude. I would rather... If I had to choose between only eating jujubes as candy... Like, if I could only eat jujubes whenever I ate candy, or never eat candy again... I would never eat candy again.
I'd be eating the shit out of those.
I would rather eat the cardboard box that they come in. Because cardboard actually kind of slaps. Hanfgom said, once a year I'll buy some just to feel alive.
To remind yourself.
Yeah, to remind yourself that you're alive. I can't be in heaven because I can taste these jujubes. I think by a wide margin, my favorite like sweet candy, like what would you like fruity candy? Is gummy worms.
Gummy worms are really good.
Yeah.
Mine are Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's.
But my favorite candy is Milk Duds.
Milk
I
Duds.
haven't had Milk Duds in so long.
Yeah.
Because they stick to your teeth until the next month.
Yeah. If you want to be eating Milk Duds for a couple days, get Milk Duds.
Get some Milk Duds.
Yeah. Edmarek said jujubes might have been a treat during the Great Depression, but we have so many better fruit-like gummy candies these days.
Yeah.
Give me them sour Skittles or chewy Runts. I read that in my head as chewy nuts, and I was like,
give me them.
"Yo, give me those chewy nuts." You mean like walnuts, like macadamia nuts, like the softer nuts?
No.
Chewy Runts are very good. I mean, a lot of candy is good compared to like, I don't know, eating dirt, you know? But I would rather eat dirt over jujubes. Have you ever eaten like just raw grass?
I've eaten leaves.
Oh, nice. I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
You would just grab them and be like, yeah, hell yeah. It's basically a salad for free.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just give it to me.
For me, it's like... See, as soon as I brought the gun out, you got more disciplined.
Real quick, Tony.
Yeah.
Actually, you what were you gonna say?
Are you gonna tell me what Pokemon that is?
Yeah, Golbat.
Okay. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Probably something about candy.
Okay. Do you like Twizzlers?
Twizzlers.
Yeah.
I like the ones that are like single strips all put together and then you pull them apart.
Those are really good.
Yeah. But normal Twizzlers I could take or leave. I actually am apathetic towards regular Twizzlers.
I like the mini ones, like the ones that you just like.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Even though I'm pretty sure those are literally just a regular ass Twizzler just
that they
chopped
just
up.
cut up, yeah.
But there's just something about it that's satisfying. Satisfying.
The ones that you pull apart, the little cylinders that are all stuck together into a coil of cylinders, and you pull them apart. Those are the way. The pull and peel. Those are the way to go. I was recently eating a very adult snack of mango fruit jerky. I then realized that it's basically just more expensive fruit roll-up. Yo! Speaking of fruit roll-ups, am I right, fellas? Is that section just bait?
Sure.
It kind of gives away that you're back in the fuck zone, but you deserve it. Also, that section isn't just bait. There's an item, but like there's very little chance that you... Very little chance that you secure the item.
So just...
Steve! Classic Steve. Wow, what a son of a bitch. What a son of a bitch, Golbat. Don't worry, guys. He's back on track. But this fucking Golbat.
Back on the saddle again.
Hell yeah, brother. I didn't know you knew my jam.
Huh?
Jam.
Yeah, speaking of secret layers.
I didn't know we were... I'm sorry, what? Steve, I need the controls real quick. I'm not going to move you at all. I just need to see something. Okay, disregard. I'll just look it up on my phone.
What?
No, you're good. Just go ahead. Keep going.
Why do you need the controls?
No, don't worry. I just need to look something up real quick.
I think I'm pretty sure I know what item that is.
I'm pretty sure. Fuck you. I'm looking it up. I'll tell you what item it is.
Okay. Was it waterfall?
I don't know.
Tony.
I actually don't.
Tony.
What?
Tony, look at me.
Okay.
Is it waterfall?
It's an HM. So presumably.
It's waterfall. If I'm right, I get to shoot you with the Nerf gun that has like 50 bullets in it.
Dude, I just told you it was an HM.
Cut's an HM. I could just got another cut.
Yeah, but... What was I gonna say? If I confirm that it's an HM, and you with your fucking steel trap of a memory,
I'm pretty much a dumbass.
Remembers
until it comes to this game.
Remembers that this is the cave that you get waterfall in. That's free. Also, I think. Ow. Okay.
Huh?
I couldn't tell if the next chamber was loaded. How many points for Steve to attempt to shoot Tony while he's still wearing the blindfold?
Ooh.
I feel like that wouldn't be a lot. Just to encourage, like, you to, like, basically succeed through sheer number of attempts.
I think we are in the room where I just have to mash A forever.
It looks like the holes in the ground are just missing texture from the game.
I guess I don't need to keep pressing it.
Do you get a sound cue for pushing boulders?
Yes.
Thank God. This game isn't total trash. Oh, dude, I don't want to do this. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing the writing on the wall, dude. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck so bad, Steve. Can we cash in the third hint for me to just do this for you? You can't even... Here's the thing. You can't even tell when there's a wall for you to not hit the boulder into, because if you walk into the boulder, it gives you the sound cue to push the boulder, but not if there's a wall in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Oh God. I feel sick. So, getting into the cave wasn't actually the hard part. Getting past that second ice puzzle wasn't actually the hard part. This is the fuck zone, dude. He would need to take multiple blind shots, Battleship board game style. And then V. Gratis said, "Let him play, ref." I guess I gotta let you play. I just want to die, is all I'm saying. So, you know how each other difficult puzzle section we said was, oh man, this is going to be the next 2 streams, this is going to be the next 3 streams. But it ended up being like 30 minutes to an hour and a half at most.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the next 3 streams, Steve.
There's 2 that there's 1 that I remember, like...
Okay, but what about the other 3, Steve? What about the other 5? What about the other 16 that apparently you have to do?
We'll get there when we get there.
I need you to trust me. Oh, man. So you drop the boulders down the holes so that where they end up forms the rocks for you to hit off of to get to the ladder to go to the next section.
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish I was dead. God, this is gonna be miserable, dude. I saw I had a bunch of missed Discord messages. I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these to myself. Because I'm gonna respond to your boy. Alright. Now I don't need my phone anymore.
Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy.
Yeah, Steve, welcome to the realization that I made fucking 5 minutes ago. So, this puzzle, the rest of the run aside, this puzzle is what makes this run impressive. If you can blindfold this part of the game, you have earned my respect as a Pokemon master.
As a Pokemon man.
Steve's got it. This is why we watch. You watch him blindly scamper around a cave.
Thanks for the follow.
Slapping Flames Jr. Louis.
Thank you.
He also said hey in the chat.
Yo, hey!
Welcome.
Came at a
really good time. Yeah, this... Somebody clip... Is there an upper limit to how long a clip can be?
Ugh.
Okay, somebody clip the entirety of this puzzle and say, hey dude, you should totally check out the VODs on YouTube for this stream. It's epic. And it's just you wandering around this cave for the next, I am estimating, 3 to 4 hours. I think this is going to take multiple streams. Admirex also said, you can do it, you can do it. It was capital Y, capital C, capital D, capital I, space, capital Y, capital C, capital D, capital I. Unless that stands for something else, I'm just using deductive reasoning. Insert Black Knight laughing.
No way.
Man, these fucking Pokemon, dude.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
I see you're moving some boulders there.
Hey, I see you're struggling. How about I come help? Fucking kill him, McCuts. Hey, wait, hold on a second there. Whoa, take it easy there. Please don't explode my brain. Good job, McCuts.
We got another.
Leave no Zubat alive. Are you familiar with the Black Knight 2000 pinball table, Tony? I am not.
It's got a slapping soundtrack.
I'll have to look that up when I am like at home and able to like listen to stuff. Man, if I really wanted to blast you, I would say that the new criteria for shooting you is if you fuck up the strength puzzle. Like if you get it, if you hard lock that attempt, you know what I mean? If you boulder into a wall, because you just bouldered into a fucking wall. I'm getting dangerously close to ordering one of those Black Knight 3 tables. Yo, we got actual pinball tables? I don't know where Admirex is at, but if you have an actual pinball table, I am down to game. Pinball whips.
Pinball's a lot of fun.
Yeah. We had when I lived with my aunt and uncle, we had a pinball table in the basement.
I remember that.
And it was really fun that just like over time you would go down and play a game and notice that the new highest score is a little bit higher than it used to be. And you go see whose initials it was and you like go back upstairs and you're like, hey, Uncle John, what the fuck? I didn't realize you got a new high score. And you would just, in your free time, go and try to beat the previous high score. It looks super rad. Yeah, I got 2 right now. If I rearrange the house, I could fit a 3rd. 2 pinball tables? I don't even have 1. And you have 2? To be fair, I live in an apartment, so I A, don't have the space, and B, my neighbors would be fucking livid if I fucking busted. Yeah. Up at like 1 in the morning, just blasting pinball. I can already picture my my half-orc tailor, my half-orc barbarian tailor. I see his shoulder-length black hair, but he's like, progress, baby.
Let's go.
But he's like balding, so like it's shoulder length, but the top of his head is bald. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. And he wears like a pretty nice but not too expensive suit with a regular tie.
With a regular tie.
Like not a bow tie. So I think that's kind of played out. I don't want to be too... Like, I don't want him to be a really, really good tailor, and I don't want him to be a comically bad tailor. I want him to be just like a journeyman tailor. Just making ends meet.
A good man.
I wonder if I can at least play it on one of the virtual pinball games. Yeah, with having a house, you get the downside of having to know how to fix plumbing, but the upside of having room for pinball machines. Hey, that's a trade worth making, my dude. Houses are pretty crazy.
Well, I think last time we were talking about arcade cabinets. Like how I wanted to just make one.
Yeah.
And I was saying that there's like you can just basically buy parts to make one. Mm-hmm. And you just get like a Raspberry Pi thing.
Like the actual games themselves are on like a thing the size of like a credit card.
Yeah.
But then the cabinet itself you could do up however you want.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't know where the whole one is up here.
Can't find the hole. I've been there before. Am I right, fellas? Oh, God.
I know we've all been there, right?
Am I right? I'll go kill myself now. Haven't seen... I mean, I wasn't here last stream, but I haven't seen the Pregnant Mario in a while. I was kind of hoping that would be the...
He's one... He is one of my coworkers. He keeps telling me, he's like, yeah, I usually just forget. I'm too busy playing Monster Hunter. I'm like, no,
nice.
Oh,
too busy gaming.
He asks for the updates on Monday. Because that's when he remembers.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Steve was streaming 2 days ago. Oh my goodness, these wild Pokemon, dude! I used to play the shit out of the like space pinball game that came on like Windows 98 or like Windows
97 or whatever. No, 98. I don't know, but I know which one
whatever.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I used to really like playing that because I had a computer in my room when I lived in Palatine, and it was just me and my dad. But he would shut the internet router off at 10, so I couldn't be on the internet later than that. But I didn't need the internet to play that in operating system pinball game. So I played that a lot. A lot of late nights gaming with the boys.
The alien boys.
Alien boys. Speaking of alien boys, what Pokemon is this?
Jinx.
Jesus. How'd you know? Distinct cry, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. Alien boy. Alien boy.
Bruh. Man, I cannot wait to eat.
Same.
I'm famished. Pretty hungry.
What's the parlance? I'm hung like a horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're really hungry, you're hung like a horse. Oh,
God, just end.
Just end it all. It's a funny one. You found the hole.
I did find the hole.
A second time, in fact.
Alright. So it's somewhere.
So it's somewhere nearby.
I think I know what to do at the puzzle in like the left bottom corner.
Okay. Oh, right, I got water earlier. I was like, man, I'm kind of thirsty.
Alright, check this out though.
I'm checking. The rock is mobile. Oh, you know what you're doing? Better go run some interference.
Swine, I'm just acting like a little rock on the ground, trips me over.
Yeah.
I fall, break my neck. Just sit.
Runs dead.
Sitting in the cold cavern.
Yeah. The next iteration of Steve comes into the cavern and finds your old body, your skeleton, your skeletal remains.
That just has a blindfold on.
Should have taken the blindfold off. Would have made it a lot easier. That was your first mistake, kid. Shouldn't have done this run blind. I'm so focused on what you're doing. It got really quiet.
This is the total way. Okay.
Yes. 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 Gaming. There's 2 more that we have to do?
I wonder if I can actually make it. Because I think you can actually have just 3 out and make it.
Well, if you need 3, you still haven't gotten enough. Because you've only dropped 2. Oh boy. Content.
Let's go.
Well, that's 2.
That's 2.
Roll by
man. I wish I had repels.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
My bag is the basically the concept of the Schrodinger's paradox.
Like Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah. Like I don't know. Basically nothing exists in there.
Both everything and nothing exists in there until it's observed.
Yeah.
Except the cruel irony is that it will never be observed because you're blindfolded. So it can never be solved.
There's one up here, right?
Gotcha. Alright. This one's actually kind of a son of a bitch. You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oof.
Yeah, you cornered it.
No, it cornered me.
Yeah, that one that you just tried to do is actually, like, deceptively difficult. Yeah. Only because you're blindfolded. It's like... It's pretty straightforward if you could see, but... Because you can't, it's, like, inordinately more difficult. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tony.
Yes.
What's the time looking like?
2:36.
2:36. Nice. Okay.
Oh god, I'm trapped.
I'm gonna try this one.
I have one more go at this one.
Yeah.
I feel it.
And then...
Seems like a pretty... We got halfway through this. Pretty confident we could wrap the rest of it up, start a next stream, and then be on our way.
I'm trying to remember what... I forgot what I...
just dies right there. Should probably save regardless.
Yes. Just do that now.
Good call, good call, good call. Yeah, we got 2 already. Might as well save in case any other mishaps happen.
Mishaps.
Mishaps? Never been a mishap. Alright, keep rolling. Let's get this attempt done, and then we can call it. Oh, you trying to leave? That's funny.
Oh, someone's finally here. You want to? I can finally play.
I'm so lonely. This is the loneliest swine up. And now he is dead.
He got buffed.
Buv?
Buff.
Nice. We hitting rocks, boys. We hitting rocks, boys. Hey, I'm not done.
Please.
Please.
Please, God.
Oh, I hit you with that powder snow.
Oh.
It ain't very effective, though.
Did I use flash? Missed. Probably.
Did you miss? I thought it saw the animation. You did use flash. God, what a son of a bitch.
Man. Two big puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
The switch and then this. It's good. Just using endure. Maybe.
No, a swine up half your level tanked 2 confusions.
I need to be with you, please.
Please catch me.
So Rose is like, no.
Nah. Gamers. You said you can finish this with 3, right? You don't know if it's the right 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can. You have to follow it on one of the... I don't remember which specific one.
Got it. Okay.
But I know it's possible.
Yeah. Well. We only have one more left.
Alright. I'm gonna call it there, though.
Yeah. Floating on top of this ladder.
Menacingly.
He's just T-posing, floating in the air. There you go.
Oh. Didn't realize I moved my hand.
Yeah, you were up a row.
At first I'm like, oh no, did the game crash?
We're saved up.
Alright.
Gaming! Oh, there we go. Welcome. Welcome back to the world of the living. Whew. High level gameplay. Okay. Still taking really long, but
We're
I didn't think we were going to make any progress. So,
let's go.
I'm impressed.
I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, actually tonight, I'm going to see if if the thing actually went through for bits and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Bits.
And I'm gonna see, or then tomorrow I'm gonna add all like the sound effects and stuff. See what else I can do, because all that stuff is still foreign to me, at least in terms of setting it up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure Joe would help if he would like to. Oh right, I forgot that you mentioned that. Put my sunglasses
to protect your eyelashes.
Specifically my eyelashes.
I was thinking you just take like a black garbage bag and hold it over your head.
Tony,
it's a blind speed run because I have to finish it before I suffocate.
Tony's like, I'll hold the bag for you so you don't have to worry about it.
I'll hold it over your head. I'll clamp it down. You'll be good.
At some point, you should do one of the Souls games.
Just on stream, not blindfolded. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to. I think me and Justin, we're planning on doing. There's like a mod for Dark Souls 3.
Mm-hmm.
That incorporates some more stuff, and like a whole like new level. And he's like, oh, we should do this after we do Terraria, so that might be what we do.
Mm-hmm.
We get automatically banned off online for Dark Souls 3, but who actually cares about that?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we beat the Team Rocket hideout today. Yes, the Cinders mod.
Is that the one where you can play in first person?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw a YouTube content creator playing multiplayer, but everybody was in first person mode.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. It was kind of a shit show.
So yeah, we beat the Rocket hideout radio tower hideout man.
We beat the Rocket hideout radio tower hideout man. We beat the cliff leading into the cave. And then we beat the ice puzzle after multiple attempts.
I think there's some more. But no, I don't think they're at nowhere near as intense.
We'll see. Because, bruh. And then we are 3/4 of the way through the strength ball drop puzzle. Strength ball drop.
Brr.
We're kind of schmoving.
I guess I don't even need the sun.
Yeah. Who even needs to hear?
And then after we get through that part, then it's just the
beat Claire.
Beat Eclair. Do her little dragon trial.
Yeah.
And then
you just go straight to the Elite Four after that, or is there any other story?
You might need to talk to Professor Elm,
or
whoever the one is in this game.
Gotcha.
But I think once you beat her, then you can go back to your hometown, and then you just take surf, go across, and then you're in that whole area. And it's just trainers galore, and then Victory Road, then the Elite Four. So depending on how much longer this whole escapade is going to be, I don't know, maybe.
Are we going to beat the post game or no?
I suggested it'd be something that but I'm gonna just take a break from the game.
Yeah.
If we beat the Elite Four.
When we beat the Elite Four.
When I beat the Elite Four. Then
we put the blindfolded stream down to a simmer.
Yeah.
And then revisit it at a later date.
Yeah.
I like it. I respect that.
And we can do the Pokemon Master Trainer thing too.
Hell yeah. Everyone starts with a drowsy. God, so the first time we play through it, we should do it all rules as written.
Yeah.
Just to show how fucking poorly designed of a game it is.
I'm gonna need to figure out a way to set it up. It's gonna be played in this room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to move this God forbidden couch. But yeah, house written rules or
rules is written,
rules
and
is written,
then we can introduce house rules.
Yeah. But I think with that, that's it.
Goodbye.
You all have a wonderful rest of your day, and catch y'all later.
Bye-bye. Goodbye.